When God is about to give you something big, it never looks like a blessing at first. It feels like you're being tested, but really you're being shaped. The path to greatness isn't paved with comfort. It's full of discomfort, confusion, delay, and doubt. It's quiet when you need answers. It's loud when you want peace. But don't be fooled. That is not the absence of God. That is God working behind the curtain. You see, every blessing carries weight, and God doesn't give weight to weak hands. He strengthens the vessel before he fills it. He sharpens the mind before he gives it influence. He cleans the heart before he gives it power. He hides you before he reveals. You sow if you're in hiding right now. If you feel unseen, overlooked, buried good, because seeds don't grow in sunlight. They grow in darkness, under pressure. In silence, the process looks nothing like the promise. The wilderness never feels like the gateway, but it is. Moses wasn't raised in a temple. He was raised in a palace, then broken in a desert. Joseph didn't become ruler overnight. First, he was betrayed, sold, falsely accused, thrown in prison. Why? Because the dream was real and real. Dreams require real transformation. You think you're being punished. You're being prepared. You think the delays are denial. They are design. What you're calling resistance might be refinement. If you ask for patience, God won't hand you stillness. He'll give you storms and expect you to stand. If you ask for courage, he won't send comfort. He'll send lions and expect you to roar. If you ask for strength, he won't send ease. He'll break you to rebuild you better. Because God doesn't answer by giving. He answers by growing. We pray for doors, but he teaches us to build keys. We beg for favor, but he teaches us faith. We want fast, he wants forever. There are no shortcuts to the life you want. Only steps, only process. And it's not just about arriving, it's about who you become along the way. Because if the blessing arrives too early, you'll break under it. Success too soon destroys the unready. Fame too soon poisons the unhealed. But when the timing is right, when the inner work is done, you won't chase the blessing. It'll chase you. It will fit you like skin. Because it was made for the version of you that struggled, sweated, fell, and rose again. So if you're in pain right now, if everything feels like it's falling apart, if your prayers feel ignored, you are not being punished. You are being positioned. Do not envy the ones who rise fast. They often fall faster. Do not compare your timing to the world's calendar. The world measures speed, but God measures depth. He's not building a moment. He's building a man. He's building a woman. He's building a leader, and that takes time. So if the process is painful, if the nights are long, if the answers don't come, hold your ground. The reward is not just in the destination. The reward is in who you become, getting there. See many ask for a throne, but won't endure the process of kingship. They want the crown without the cross, but the cross shapes character. It purifies pride. It teaches submission. It teaches patience. And it humbles ambition. And that's why few are chosen, because few endure. If you're listening to this, and your world feels upside down, you're in the exact place where transformation begins. You are becoming unrecognizable to your former self, not in theory, in reality. You're learning how to move with grace, how to speak with wisdom, how to hold pressure with poise. God is giving you more, but first, he's making you more. He is not interested in giving blessings you can't sustain. He is too wise to bless the immature. He will wait until you no longer want the blessing to prove something, but to serve someone, until your ambition is no longer louder than your awareness, until you no longer crave power, but carry purpose. So don't just ask for the gift, ask for the growth. Don't just chase the dream, become the person who can carry it, because every elevation will test your foundation, and what God builds in you will outlast what He builds for you. Stay rooted, stay ready, stay faithful. You don't need to see it all now. You just need to keep walking. You don't need to feel strong every day. You just need to not quit. Progress doesn't always look like victory. Sometimes it looks like getting up with tears in your eyes. Sometimes it looks like silently fighting battles no one claps for, but those are the moments that shape greatness. Not the applause, not the stage, not the spotlight, the silence, the struggle, the scars. So wear them with honor, because what you survived will become what you serve from. The wound becomes the wisdom, the pain becomes the power, the breakdown becomes the breakthrough. Don't you see? You are not losing, you are learning, and in due time, when the shaping is complete, when the foundation is strong, when your roots go deep, the blessing will come, and it will stay, because you will be the kind of person who can keep it, grow it, and multiply it. So trust the path, even when it twists. Trust the silence. Even when it stretches, trust the struggle. Even when it hurts, because God's greatest blessings come wrapped in the strangest packages, and those who stay faithful through the furnace will emerge unshakable. You're not waiting for the blessing. You're becoming the blessing, and when you're ready, everything changes. Not because you forced it, but because you became it. So keep going. You're closer than you think. You're not the same as you were yesterday. You've already changed. You've endured things that would have crushed the old you, and you're still here. Not broken, but building. Not bitter, but better. And that matters more than you know. Because growth isn't loud, it's quiet, invisible, internal. Others won't see it until it's undeniable. You'll speak different, walk different, decide different, and people will wonder, when did you change? But it didn't happen in a moment. It happened in the fire. In the nights, you didn't give up. In the mornings, you kept showing up. That's where the new you was being forged. So don't stop now. The pain you're feeling is not just pain, it's labor. You are birthing something, a new version of you, a stronger you, a wiser you, a more disciplined, more patient, more powerful you. And birth is always messy, always loud, always painful. But when it's done, something new enters the world. That's what's happening to you. You are not breaking, you are birthing. And when it's time, when the world sees what God was doing in you in secret, they will marvel, but don't do it for them. Don't build for applause. Build for purpose. Because the reward is not just outside. The reward is the quiet knowing that you became who you were born to be. You didn't take shortcuts. You didn't fake it. You didn't bow to fear. You faced it, and now you walk in alignment, not chasing, attracting, not pleasing, serving, not performing, becoming. That is power, that is peace. That is what God was trying to give you all along, but He couldn't give it until you were emptied, humbled, focused, aligned. This is the real success. It's not just having more, it's needing less. It's not just reaching the top, it's knowing who you are no matter where you stand. So look back for a moment, see how far you've come, and realize none of it was wasted. The delay, the detour, the disappointment, all of it was the curriculum. You were in God's classroom, being taught in silence what most never learn in noise. Now you know, strength isn't loud, power isn't force, success isn't fast. True power is restraint, true wealth is purpose, true success is service. And now that you know this, you're ready to carry more, to serve greater, to live louder from a quieter spirit, because the most dangerous person is the one who no longer needs the world's approval to walk in God's assignment. You are becoming that person, and nothing is more unstoppable than someone who's walked through fire and kept their faith. So keep moving. The blessing isn't coming to rescue you, it's coming to recognize you. It will find you when you've become what it requires, and when it arrives, it will make sense why it took so long, why the doors closed, why the silence lasted, why the heartbreak came. It was never punishment, it was precision. God wasn't late. He was building you to last, and now you rise, not just for yourself, but for others. You carry light for those still in darkness. You speak truth for those still in confusion. You embody strength for those still breaking, because what you went through was never just about you. It was for those you're called to lift. So rise, with boldness, with clarity, with conviction. You've been refined, you've been tested, you've been chosen. Now walk like it, and let your life be the proof that when God prepares you, nothing can stop you, not delay, not doubt, not fear, not failure. Because you are no longer hoping, you are knowing, you are no longer chasing, you are receiving, you are no longer waiting, you are walking. This is your season, this is your time, and this is your reminder. When God is about to give you something big, He doesn't hand it to your current self. He transforms you into the version of you that can carry it, and that version is rising now.